Marist Ashgrove from Brisbane. St Augustine from Cairns. We've got City Country again. Well, some will suggest Cairns, pretty big city. There's Marist Ashgrove to your right of screen. St Augustines from Cairns will receive. About to get underway here. And this is Div 1, second last game on field number 1. The blockbuster at Turing. We're waiting for presentations to finish at top left of the screen before we can get underway. Michael Crutcher joins me in commentary as we get things underway. Div 1, Michael. We just saw Aquinas take the title out. Div 2. An exciting contest there.
Yeah, the Div 2 champions, Aquinas, of course, the inaugural Confraternity Shield champions way back in 1980. So great to see those foundation schools still going. And here we have a trophy that really has grown in prestige at Confraternity Carnival. So this is the Bob Lindner Trophy, a member of that Aquinas team from 1980, wanted to play for his state and his country. And this is for the bottom half of Division 1. So at the end of the pool games on Monday, the teams are split into the top 8 from Div 1 and the bottom 8 from Div 1, and this is the final for that second tier, and the Bob Lindner Trophy is treasured. If you don't make that that top half, certainly a lot of prestige in winning this trophy. It's gone to some very good players over the years who've been part of the winning Bob Lindner teams. Yeah, Bob Lindner, I just remember him being an outstanding player. I think he actually played with a broken leg or a broken arm in an Origin one day in the mud. Suncorp. Great effort, and there's an error there, unfortunately, coming here from Sean Green. That will be a scrum feed to St Augustine. And he was one of those first players to come from Confraternity Carnival when it had those 6 teams in 1980, where it all started to go on and represent his state and his country. And, of course, it's to the point where on Wednesday night, 7 Confrat graduates were part of the Queensland Origin squad for the men. So that's grown over the years. It started with Bob Lindner. It's a fitting way to remember him by having this Div 1 trophy. So away we go. Cooper Mears. Short of halfway. They come to this side. It's with Russell. Gives a short pass here and the player support there. Morris. First time both these sides have been on field 1. I hope. We did have. We did have. It's been a few games. We didn't have St Augustine's here on Monday against St Brendan's. We had them here. That was an eternity ago. But that was when the sun was out. That's right. Jack Ricks now with the footy. Ball back inside. Dowdle. 20 out. Last tackle now, says the referee. We'll come to the officials shortly. Kick into the in goal area. Just in the field of play. Picks it up on the half volley. That's a good pickup. That's a great pickup there from the winger in Joel Drew. There's some good hands there in the wet. Oh, we say that. Mears with the footy now. Knock on by Corley, the other number 11. 6 more to go, says the referee. Throws a dummy. Tries to weave his way through there to Lucas Russell. Russell finally literally faces the grass. Miller. He's gone sideways. He was right on the chalk. Catch and pass, hit and spin. He's got a little knock on. The referee for this one is Trent Merlett, Nick Taylor and Jaden Windle are his touch judges. They're all wide for sound. They
chat with each other, check any infringements, any uncertainties. So, Marist Ashgrove now will have the scrum feed. If I may, quick shout out to Marist College Ashgrove. I was went to Marist College Rosalie, and one game a year they'll wear our strip. School doesn't exist anymore, so kudos to Ashgrove for doing that for my old college as they start working it out through Harper.
And we mentioned that some of these teams come off the back of their rugby union seasons. Marist Ashgrove has done that and has a really heavy representation from their first 15 rugby union team. A lot of those players straight across here, playing for Coach Dallas Williams, coaching with Patrick Conn this year. Dallas Williams, an assistant coach at North Devils.
Roberts with a high kick there and a lovely take in the back. And he's injured here now as the St. Augustine's player in Lallemand.
Yes, I think Dallas will be staying back tomorrow for the North Devils Host Plus Cup match against the Townsville Blackhawks here. Okay. Swap his Marist jersey for his Devils one. His brother Guy Williams, a former long-term player.
Oh yeah, he's
coaching coordinator at Manly with Anthony Seibold.
He's come a long way, Guy, hasn't he? Great player.
Great player. He played 240-odd Queensland Cup games, and in that time in the Queensland Cup, played for the Broncos as well and NRL, but in that time in Queensland Cup, he started a game in each individual position.
No way.
He did. He started his first game on the wing, marking Billy Slater at North Devils, and played fullback, centre, you name the whole lot. In the starting side, that is.
Unbelievable. Mate, when you die, I want your brain.
You don't want it.
Yeah,
it's full of garbage.
It is full of data. It's just incredible what you can remember, mate. It's extraordinary what you...
What are my kids' names again?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. Are they playing rugby? Oh, they are playing rugby league. Here we go with Marist College Ashgrove. Scores 0-0, as you expected. We've had a 4-4 draw on day one. I'm surprised if that happens. Burrowing through there as Vaha. Held up. Oh, he was over the line. Just the defence here from St. Augustine's has gotten underneath. So you might be able to hear, and you can see in your top left of the screen.
Yeah, that's the Aquinas team celebrating their Division 2 win.
Congratulations to them with Corley. Now it's the last tackle. Says referee Merlett. Come the blind side. Cut out ball. End over end. It's going to be a knock on. That'll be change over 10 metres out. Yeah, why not? There's been a lot of points scored out wide here this morning. Expansive footy. The middle third has been very congested defensively.
Guy Williams is watching on this game. Hello, Guy.
Hello, mate.
Shout out to you. Good luck to the Sea Eagles.
Yeah. You'll need... No, kidding. Great Guy.
Some players to watch here in the Marist Ashgrove team, with Thomas Howard and his brother Xavier Howard playing in this team. They are the sons of former Wallaby Pat Howard.
Oh, very good. I think Guy did some coaching at one of the schools in Brisbane too at one point.
He's been everywhere. He coached the Capras in the Cup.
Might be remind me. I thought he did something with maybe Kedron.
Get him to text through the answer to that,
John. Puts that one deep, and that's going to be hanging. And it does with Corley. Jinking run, but there's 4 defenders there from St. Augustine's. Thomas Howard it was, beg your pardon. Throws a dummy. There's a split down the left-hand side here. Got players inside here. Doesn't link up, goes himself, and he's on his way now as Rice. And Rice for the corner. Has he got enough? Rice, the cover defence comes back and he pulls him down on Ziegler. Dummy half is Millard.
Well, that was quite a run. I didn't know when that run was going to end. Just an attempt for a dummy half dive there, but that was quite the run. If we watched it on the replay later, but just kept going. Great little sleight of hand from Leon Rice, and he had some pace off the mark too, which is what helped him get away as Ashgrove goes back to the middle of the field, just tries to settle that play now.
McCall, it's a dummy half. Roberts. Catch and pass. Great wingers try in the end. Checks with a touch, Judge. And Merlett will award the try, and Marist College Ashgrove get the first points of the match.
Yeah, and credit that one to the work that Liam Rice did from in his own half to get out and to bring it down here. This is the end result of that when you see this ball from the middle of the field coming out left. Some nice movement, just a skinny short side there. But Joel Drew in the left corner gets a touchdown for the first points. This should be an entertaining final, this one. And a team in St. Augustine's here, as we've seen, good hands there from Tom Millard to get that try.
We've seen a lot of tries in the corner today here, Michael. Expansive footy, because as I say, it's compacted defence right in the middle third. They've had to go wide on a lot of occasions. There haven't been many forward tries this morning so far. It's all been the outside men have been able to get there. But the job's obviously got to be done in the middle. We've said it a million times before. Forwards need to get their job right first and get good field position. Conversion attempt comes in. Not bad. Waved away. 4-0. Have a look at this. This is a very, very skinny short side. So that's 30 metres in. Catch and pass. Draws a man. Yeah. Good work there from Millard. Combining well with these outside men.
We talk about St. Augustine's because they are a team with a really good history in this competition. St. Augustine's, of course, always linked to the great Lionel Williamson, former Kangaroo, who has done so much at St. Augustine's. He's been a part of their journey for such a long time. He's much loved around the Confraternity Carnival community. He's wasn't at last year's Carnival. I think it was one of the first ones for a long time that Lionel wasn't at. But this team, coached by Chris O'Farrell, who's had a long history in rugby league. Cairns team that has won the Confraternity Shield before. So good. A school that goes way back in this competition. Always welcome some of their players here in playing with the Northern Pride in the junior rep system, and also some that do have some NRL links already.
We see the combinations of their rugby union season here at Marist College Ashgrove. Every pass is on the advantage line, keeping it alive here as they do in rugby union, because you can have it for as long as you like. And it's just good support play. Millard's a dummy half. Sends it back inside for Roberts to put it on the toe. Roberts think he was interfered with, and does that come off Ashgrove player? The referee will say no. It's come off an Augustine's player. And Marist College Ashgrove will come up with a second one on a pinpoint kick there coming from their 5'8" in Nate Roberts.
Yeah, great kick and a good contest too from Marist Ashgrove. Just watch their runners across to the right here. They really are into this, and not just running, they're leaping too. And that ball comes back, referee right there in line with it to see it deflect and deflect back into the hands, which watch this tighter shot will be interesting, because as the runner came through, I thought it was
centre 3/4 and Shawnee Green pounces,
gets there, and that's and we talk about these tries today, these 6-point tries.
Yep.
Extremely handy in these conditions today.
Yeah, we talk about being worth half a try, but its tries are so minimal. You can get 2 on top of that. Makes it tough. So 8-0. Take this out to 10. So 2 tries in the space of 4 minutes. And have a look at this for a kick from Nate Roberts. There he goes, and he looks out to the right, settles himself, gets some heat. He asked for a penalty because he thought he got taken out after the kick. Flies off, goes backwards, and there to pounce is Sean Green.
Yeah, that was the figure of Liam Rice who started that run down that left-hand side earlier, and he's a competitor. He was up for that ball, and it deflected into his teammates' hands.
As we get underway again, so
good start this from Marist, because we've mentioned they've come off rugby union season, but they seem to have come off rugby season with a forward pass. But they come off rugby season with a lot more of their first 15 who are members of this Confro squad. Some of the other schools from the AIC comp in Brisbane have brought maybe 5, 6 or 7 players with them from that first 15 squad. Dallas Williams and Patrick Conn have had to really mould these guys in a short space of time, starting with their first competitive game of league on Monday. So to get through to Friday to try and defend their Bob Lindner trophy that they won last year, it's been a good effort, and they're off to an early lead. Yeah,
well, that forward pass is probably a product of the flat passes they do in rugby union, so now they'll have to defend. They lead 10 points to 0. He's half a chance going through there as a hooker and Ben Walker. Dummy half his club. Bodies in motion, catch and pass, and they try to get the cover defence. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and into touch there. Good effort there from Marist College Ashgrove. And St. Augustines will cough up possession. Looked promising there briefly, and then all of a sudden the blue and yellow wall just came across, and whooshka.
Yeah, last year Marist College defeated St. Peter Claver College from Riverview in the Lindner Trophy final. 2016, it was a tight game last year. St. Augustines reached the quarterfinals last year of these Division 1 Shield competition. So they meet this time. And Marist with the good start. And that's a great run too. Good yardage finder.
Might have been Law Palm. He's looking a little bit brighter here, but still.
Is that your prediction?
Well, it's the only thing that's looking bright at the moment, including yours truly. An error there. That's gone backwards. It's going to be dived on, but it'll be a scrum feed. Yeah, although it's still...
If you say it's looking bright, just
turn your lights on.
Get your umbrellas out. Yeah. It's going to rain soon.
So St. Augustines will get the scrum feed here on the 40.
We're fortunate to have the referees we've had all week. They've done a great job across the week. And with these finals matches, we ensure there's always touch judges as well.
Yeah, we had Mark Savage on briefly yesterday, explained the army of referees that are here from all over the state. And I'm perfectly honest, I can't floor anyone. I haven't seen anyone that's been dictated to. They've held their nerve. They're young. And I think they've just done a wonderful job, as have the touch judges, both the boys and girls. So, yeah, as Mark said, although the season's 2/3 of the way through, never too late to sign up to become a referee. There's always 2025, especially with the women's game expanding the way it is at the moment. So here we go with St. Augustines. They go to the blind side. Tries to take a line through there. There's Reese Woolcott, but it gets shut down here by the defence there, led by McCall. Kick, the end that's come off the knee. It wasn't played at, and he'll dive on that. So we talk about kicking in grubber kicks, the forest of legs. Sometimes it comes through and cause a little bit of disunity from both involved, and it's a lottery, but that one there just comes straight off the knee of the first player it hit.
If you're watching on our Facebook stream, make sure you let us know where you're watching from. Support for Marist College Ashgrove or for St. Augustines. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're supporting.
I think, pretty sure we've had a city country game every clash today here on Field 1, the finals.
That's what we love about Confro. Same with our Div 1 game coming up next. Townsville versus Brisbane.
Yeah, they'll be in the sheds there, starting to warm up, get in the zone. We're waiting for a winner here in St. Augustine's Cairns up against Marist College Ashgrove. 7 minutes still to go in this first half. 10-0 lead to the city side from Ashgrove. Marist putting it on the toe. It's not the last. Has to turn him around. He takes it nicely. There's Thomas Howard. Howard sizing up where to go. He's going to run straight. Steps out of one. He's trying to step out of a second one. He does, but finally he's going to be cut down there from Xavier Lelamund, who's on the left wing for Augustine.
He's a player, Tom Howard, and he certainly is his father's son. You can see in the mannerisms as he runs that ball with the head tilt as well.
Yeah. He's got the same auburn-coloured hair. I won't say red. I'm pretty sure Pat's still got that majority of auburn on the noggin.
He's been up here this week as well, watching his sons play.
Fantastic.
A lot of the families here, and a lot of the families who, when they get here for the first time, just remark on what a carnival this is. They don't understand the depth of it till they're here.
Where's this been? Last tackle. Henry allowed the show on the sideline, and it's going to be pulled down. That will be a changeover right in the corner of Jack Mansky Oval. So good cover defence there coming from Reece Woolcott, and he'll play it. As Thomas Millard standing in front of him.
He's very thankful for collars.
Yeah.
It did well to get him to ground there.
Certainly. I'll try and work it out. It's just over 5 minutes remaining. 10-0. When we say it's panic times, we've got that extra 5 minutes they can use as the club works it. I think 15 metres out.
You can see in the top of your screen there the Padua players for the next final, just watching their pool opponents in Marist Ashgrove and their AIC colleagues as well. So they'll be getting ready to start that game in about 40 minutes time. Straight after this game, we'll have the Shield final.
St. Augustine's players, you just see the frustration there as soon as they coughed up the ball there. Hands on heads going, hey, what are we doing? Just got to hang on to the footy. They're down 10-0. Now, if for Marist College Ashgrove to put some more points on before half time, it's going to be a pretty big hill to climb, especially in a final. So it's more than 10. 10, you could probably count yourself a good chance of reining that in, but anything a little bit bigger is going to be a bit tough. It's with Cole at dummy half. He's going to be trapped there from the dummy half run. Roberts going back the other way. Roberts! Oh, I thought he had a chance to put the right arm out there, but the cover defence was there. I'll throw it out the back again. They'll come this grandstand side. Almost gets across there. This is a Corley. Last tackle, says referee. They go aerial. You bet. No, grab a kick in goal area. Can they trap him in there? Going to make his way out nicely there. So,
Come on, go, have a go.
Danger averted. That might have been Miller there, the number 8, to stop that one.
Good recovery from St. Augustine's just to defend that mistake from earlier. Now they're looking for a break to get to the other end or even a penalty to help them get down there. But they defended their line well there. We're 3 minutes from half time. This half has whizzed by.
You
sure that clock's right, Tim?
Yeah. So he isn't on the treadmill making it go faster. Howard takes it. Steps off to the left and right. Does a little bit of a jinking run there. Beats 1, 2. That is very familiar. He goes sideways, but finally weight and numbers coming across to pull him down there, and McAvoy. So, well, we've got some help from the touch judge there, referee Trent Merlett, because he took a little while there to adjudicate and to award that penalty.
Tom Howe gets the mud bath, but he gets the penalty, which will be pretty handy. 2.5 minutes until half time. It'll give Mara some chance to at least get to an attacking kick. If they don't get closer to the line, we'll see how this set pans out. This will be some desperate defence for St. Augustine's. They're down 10-0. They certainly wouldn't want to go into the half down by another try. See what they can do.
Well, Sean Green, do you put the cue on the rack and just round out the last set of 6 and not cough up early possession? Just play orthodox footy, or do you try and extend that lead? Well, I'm guessing you just play eyes up footy and see what cards are dealt. Isaac Roach, well, there you go. So this is what I'm talking about. This gives them a sniff. Daniel Brennan. Woolcott. He's going to lose the footy. So it'll be a scrum with 90 seconds to go.
Ashgrove get another chance now.
Exactly. So it's just
We mentioned earlier this morning, when we get to this stage of Confro, this is game number 6 for both of these teams, and they played their first game on Monday morning. So it's a real test of the body, and we discussed, you can go back and look at results through the week, and you can look at who did what, but in the end, it doesn't really matter that much when it comes down to this, because people get tired, things happen you don't expect to happen.
Millard getting each other's way here is with Joel Drew. Already has a try in the 10th minute. Scored the first one of the match. Referee got a blood bin, have we? Or?
No, I think we had a siren on one of the other grounds.
There you go.
That was thought to have been potentially, yeah.
25-minute halves on this field, 20 on the others. Kick through. Woolcock has to dive, put it on the toe. Referee awarded a penalty. Marist Ashgrove will think maybe we should have played the advantage, but anyway, the penalty's going to be for holding back. So, do you take the 2? Take it out to 12, Michael Crutcher? Do you back your kicker?
These two teams did play on Tuesday when Marist defeated St Augustine's 12 points to 6. That was a close game that day.
Well, they're going to run it on the last play. Catch and pass with Howard. Long cutout ball. Goose-stepping run, throws it back in the field. That'll go into touch, and that will be half-time. It's 10-0 in favour of Marist College. Ashgrove will be back with the final 25 minutes very, very soon. See the referee making his way to the centre. 10-0. Ashgrove, Marist brothers, they are out, ready to rumble. They lead 10 points to 0. A try in the 10th minute to Joel Drew. Then Sean Green 13 minutes later. One of those tries was converted to have a 10-0 scoreline. St Augustine's, I can't say they've really come close. I beg your pardon, on 2 occasions, but the cover defence in the top right-hand corner of your screen, obviously in the first half, cover defence was too good there from St Augustine. So, from Marist Ashgrove. So 30 seconds before we get underway. The final 25 minutes for both these colleges, and they'll be exhausted, but their job's not done yet. And then we're in for the big one. As we see, Padua College will take on Ignatius Park in what will be a blockbuster. I think Padua seem to have a bit more attacking flair, whereas Ignatius Park just have some tenacious defence. And I think in these muddy conditions, that will level them up quite nicely for the viewer. Siren is underway. We have the final 20 minutes, 10-0. Ashgrove, as I think, get underway from Ziegler. And big contact. It's just footy. Just quickly, obviously with the Origin last night and stuff like that, if you're coming from overseas and you're watching rugby league for the first time, you're thinking, what are these? Is this the Coliseum 2021? It's unbelievable.
There's great
human beings with each other like that.
Yeah, on game 6 of the week for both teams.
Yeah. Outstanding. So we can find a contest, and I think for St Augustine's, if they hang on the footy, they'll give themselves an opportunity.
So if you're watching us through the Facebook live stream, make sure you let us know where you're watching from and give a shout out to St Augustine's or Marist College Ashgrove. You can watch every field of Confraternity Carnival for free through confraternitycarnival.com.au. The live stream link will take you to Red Corner's excellent productions.
Jack Ricks out the back here, people in motion, and the ball just comes unstuck here. There's going to be play on here from Marist Ashgrove. Has to do some cover defending after an error there from Lalamund. He throws the error, but he chased down the Marist College player before.
There's a good
too
chase.
Much damage done. Yeah.
Good chase from Lalamund because Liam Rice has got pace.
Here we go. It's with Sean Green. He's already got one try. Sean Green gets to the 40. Quick play the ball. Oh, they're murdering him in the play the ball here at Marist College Ashgrove. St Augustine's are on their roller skates at the moment, trying to get back on side. They've slowed the play of the ball down here now. And they'll go to the left-hand side. Short pass here. Lovely stuff here. Hip pass, or pop pass if you will. Dummy half is Max Cole. Things are settled down now. 10 metres out. Last tackle, says referee Merlett. terrible pass, tries to put it on. Howard has to tidy it up. It's gone backwards. Howard's still the footy. Look out, Howard. Broken play, puts the kick into the end goal area. He's dived on the player and he's made the tackle forced in goal area. So that'll be a line drop. Absolutely something out of nothing there from Howard.
Yeah, it came out of nothing. You could see his pace, but also when those mistakes happen or that the loose passes, sometimes it can just confuse the defence as much as it can. And Thomas Howard just saw that middle there for St Augustine's hadn't quite filled the way it should be. And you don't want to give him too much open room because he can motor. And he is a player who plays at full speed, and he almost got there for a try, as you said, John, out of nothing.
Just a little bit of attention to the player in the in-goal area. Might have been Wook with Wolf there for St Augustine's just to reset. So he'll trap that with his feet with Leo Henry, and unfortunately comes up with an error there as Va'a. And St Augustine's a collective sigh of relief from the 13 on the park as well as the bench.
Yeah, when you want the opposition to make a mistake, it's a situation like that. Just gets you off your own line and gives you a scrum 20 metres short of halfway.
Once again, another unforced error. So 5-1 was a set field there. Woolcott will get up and play it. Middle of the park, and next knocked off balance there. Sam Johnson. Grandstand side, throws a dummy here, but Marist Ashgrove's defence was awake to that little idea. Once again, talk about that's Jack Ricks, the number 13s of Confraternity, just keep stepping up. McFarlane, Harris, they're everywhere, the 13s. As the last tackle, 18 metres out from the try line here. So St Augustine's running it, trying to get through there as club, and he's going to be cut down. But they're 8 metres out from the other end here. Nothing wrong with chancing run, but you just can't help but think we've seen on a number of occasions where the crossfield kicks reap benefits. Yeah,
there was a nice line run there, but the Marist defence closed it quickly. So, yeah, we have seen that today. We've seen some of that variety in try-scoring opportunities. But that was a good set from St Augustine's. Yeah. They made their way downfield. They
should go back. The other thing is the breeze is just starting to pick up. So if you're kicking to the top left-hand side of your screen, you're going to have a little bit more hang time for mine, so you might be able to get some chases through there. The breeze is just slowly picking up, and they're going to put this on the toe. That will go end over end.
On our Facebook page, some support for Ashgrove from Brisbane.
Club will get to the 20.
The numbers are starting to build here now for these two Div 1 finals. Crowds are getting here and getting undercover as well.
Yeah, grab any vantage point. But the beautiful thing about Jack Mansky, can't see, or you might just see top right of screen there, that's undercover. But an enthralling contest here, 10-0. Under 20 minutes to go, so 5 and a bit gone. St Augustine's trying to find a way through. Howard will let that one go into touch, and that will be a changeover at the northern end. And as we start to wind down, because it's going to get absolutely frantic in the second game, in the last game in the Shield final. But so much thanks to the staff of Iggy Park to put this carnival on. Obviously with help from Ryan, all the volunteers, everybody's done a great job here hosting this. Obviously Happy Thompson and the crew from the Townsville Blackhawks to help us out here. Sorry about the field, guys. Didn't mean that. And it's just been an outstanding effort here for Sheena, who brings over the team list for us all the time. And it's a long walk in the mud to get over here. So thank you so much to Sheena, if you're listening.
She's got her steps up.
She has got her steps up, something I probably should do myself. But anyway, so many people to thank, and obviously our sponsors are part of that. But it's really it's the salt of the earth people who front up day in, day out here at Confraternity. And this didn't happen Monday morning. It's been in the process for 18 months, I suppose. You find out year before.
Well, Ignatius Park College agreed to host it in the aftermath of their 2022 win in Mackay. So as part of the jubilation, they said yes.
Yep. So thank you so much to them.
Not sure if they regretted that after that, but they said yes.
Yeah. Well, lucky it wasn't last year at home. It would have been a little bit down the dumps, but yeah, the principal retired there.
It's an old Confro player. Go and ask the winners if they'll host.
That's it. So, yeah, but so many people to thank here, and it's going to culminate in a great final here between Ignatius Park and Padua College. We're trying to find a winner in this one at the moment with 17.5 minutes still on the clock here. As I said, Ashgrove is 10-0 at half-time with 2 tries, 10th and 13th minute. And looking to put another one on the board and just cause it a little bit of angst for St. Augustine's. Millard
great
loses
shot.
the footy, yep.
Daniel Brennan for St. Augustine's just with that tackle that freed the ball and gives St. Augustine's another chance. They need to start to convert some of these chances. There's still 17 minutes left.
Yeah, another error.
That one wasn't, though. Another good shot there from Marist Ashgrove, and they're pumped up too.
Yeah, Brennan with the error there.
This is the stage where these coaches will really try and work out what they do with their benches here. Unlimited changes for interchange in these matches. Limited squads, though. There's a certain number of players you can have in your squad, and you have to hope that they get through these 6 games without injury, because unfortunately injury means your player is out for the week. So some teams get to Friday on fumes, others get there with the full squad. It just depends on how your week's gone and a bit of luck and management. But the Marist and the St. Augustine's teams with good sized benches over there still.
Yeah, Barry to the 20. Dummy half is Max Cole. Show and go here. Hangs on the pass here for Howard. Draws a lot of attention. There's 2 Howards in the side. There's another one, Xavier Howard, as well.
He's in jersey number 17.
Yep. Not sure he's out there yet. I think
he's just over here on the
right.
right.
On the right wing. There you go. They head that way. Throws a dummy. There's Anderson. Anderson driving. It gets upended. Last tackle says Merlin, the referee. Opportunity. It's running it on the last. Endo Reno just gets a terrible bounce here, and unfortunately, ball goes in the touch. So that'll be a change over here. But St. Augustine's at the wrong end of Jack Mansky Oval. 15 minutes remaining. They're down by 10. That's a half-time score. Just keep coughing up the ball just as they get towards the 40-metre line. I don't think they've been over the other side too often in the 10 minutes since half-time. Here's a big shot coming in, and boom, back you go, Mr. Males.
Yeah, the mistakes in these, especially in these conditions when it's greasy. I mean, depends which coaches you talk to. Some coaches say when it's wet and muddy, you play short and you play for as few mistakes as possible, and that's a winning formula. So other coaches don't agree as much, but I think everyone agrees that when it's like this, it's a real test of the skills of the players, and those with high skill levels tend to go quite well in these conditions.
Howard takes that. A bit of a jump, actually. Howard's got some pace, puts it on the toe, knocked into touch, knocked off balance, and that will go out in the full. But, anything could have happened there from Thomas Howard. He made the break. That ball goes in field, and he stays on his feet, and look out. Ring-a-ding-ding.
It's a good play to watch, because every time he gets the ball, you think something might happen here, and just then we're watching from the far side of the field, but you thought maybe he's got enough room to get around there. When he didn't, he put the kick in before he went out, but he's a good player to watch. Plenty of entertainment.
Doesn't stick to the script, does he?
That's what makes footy fun.
Isn't it? So, again, St. Augustine's. Finally, they've got some field position. Throws a dummy. .22 metres out. Come to this blind side. Carry here from Patafihi. Patafihi will get up and play 12 out. Dummy half is Ziegler. Lock forward goes for a charge here of Jack Ricks. Ricks turned around. 10 out. They're going sideways. St. Augustine. Do they go aerial? Turn an underball to the big fella going through there an arm map, but they were waiting for him. Now it's the last tackle, says the referee. They'll come to this grandstand side. Walker puts a kick in And they'll let that go dead in goal, so that'll be a 7-tackle restart on the 20.
Yeah, just a bit too big, that kick, and rolled through. But it's different pace of the field. The in-goal, as you can see, it's very pristine, the in-goal. Hasn't been damaged much. The ball tends to go at a quicker pace across there than it goes through the middle of the field. It did on that occasion.
Certainly. Weather's starting to get a little bit yucky in top of screen. You can't see, so it's going
That's
to be
because you said it was clearing up.
I did say it was clearing up. Jacob Harper with the ball, and I've just, So if you want some drought-breaking rain, call me. Henry puts it over the top here. Has to do some work. That's a good kick there. For a fleeting moment, I thought he's going to have to take that right in the field of play and be taken into the touch, but he stands his ground, and St. Augustine's will run it out now. Tackle coming is Leo Henry, the kicker. And there's an error, so Marist College Ashgrove have got an opportunity here now to put this contest to bed. 12 minutes to go, 10-0. Yeah. And not ideal here for St. Augustine's to defend.
Some changes for Marist Ashgrove. Number 20, Liam Farrelly on the field. Now, I want to give Liam a shout-out because I coached him for 3 years as a junior. So he's overcome incredible hurdles to make it to Confraternity. So great to see Liam Farrelly out there and great to see him going so well.
Yeah, see, there's always hope.
So I taught him nothing.
Here comes the rain. Max Cole. Goes himself, Cole! Did he get there? The referee's right there, and Max Cole gets the marker defence half asleep. And away he goes, and is that enough?
Well, we've seen a bunch of mistakes, and at some time one of the mistakes was going to be capitalised on, and that's what Marist Ashgrove's done. Not for the first time today. The dummy half jumps out, sees a chance, close to the line, and that is a really important try. With just under 11 minutes to go, there's a dummy. He had support trailing through to just make it and make enough doubt there for the St. Augustine's defence.
Can I suggest that the dummy half runs that we're seeing here is just a result of 6 games of footy? The mark of defence are tired. They've had to go back onto their line here. You've got a dummy half. They seem to have more energy than anybody I know in the nines, and they've exploited, not for the first time today, you're right, Michael, it's just fatigue, I think, and they're only human, they're not robots, but yeah, go back to the knock-on doesn't help either. Versus successful 16-0. It's just tired. Big bodies. They've been doing this for a long, long time, and yeah, nimble-footed. And the 14 probably hasn't played a lot of full games either.
And we'll see that in the Shield final coming up in about 15 minutes. Some really good number 9s in that game for Padua and for Ignatius Park College. So that should be a highlight. The spines of both of those teams in that final coming up are excellent. And here now, St. Augustine's have got to really put the foot down here. Only 3 tries in 10 minutes if they want to come back into it.
Howard with the footy beats one. Swerving Howard still going. They've got numbers to the left-hand side here. Finds the outside wingman. Kicks it back inside. Howard, does he get there first? The referee's there to have a look. And he's going to say grounded there by St. Augustine's. They get there just before Howard, and it's going to be a line dropout. Wow.
That was a race between 3 players, and you just knew that Thomas Howard would be one of them. Great pass out there too, and the kick option was a good option, but also good defence from St. Augustine's to put a stop to that, because that would have been the sealer.
The other thing about trying to come back from 16-0 to try catch-up footy, it's 10 times harder in the wet, as we see them roll it back up here through Jacob Harper. And I think they'll just run it up through the middle third. Again, this is Jasper Barry. Taking the line. Again, they pepper the right-hand defence of St. Augustine to Marist College Ashgrove. They go to that left. He's the man who made the break before, the winger, and Joel Drew already has a try. So it's back in field. So it's Harper to Henry, now to Howard. Now it's the last. He's half a metre short. Crossfield. Here comes the kick. Has to catch it. Does so does Drew. And Drew will go in and score. The referee's right there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a contest. And Marist College will come up the winner. Joel Drew gets his second try. And a great kick.
Yeah, they had it, Ashgrove, just from one side to the other. See these passes just really making this St. Augustine's defence to scramble across to the left. Good kick, good step. Tough to defend when you're coming across so quickly in cover.
Well, the thing was he had to come back inside. Otherwise he's in a little bit of trouble, but that's a good grab. And kudos to Williamson to try and stop that, but yeah, too good. And that, yes, is definitely the ball game. Conversion attempt from way out, 20 points to 0. 10-0 is a half-time score.
So the Bob Lindner Trophy at the moment, with less than 7 minutes to go, remaining with Marist Ashgrove. And what happens when you win the trophies here, and there's 6 trophies on offer in the boys and 2 in the girls, is you take the trophy back to your school, okay? And you have it for a year, and you can display it and do whatever you like. The condition is that you bring it back for the next confro. As that kick is just waved away for a 20-0 result. We see the try again here, the kick to the left. So you have to bring the trophy back. And I did get the plane up with Dallas Williams from Ashgrove on Sunday night. We're on the same plane, and in Dallas's luggage was the trophy because it was left behind.
Oh, no way.
So it rushed up late with Dallas, but it doesn't matter because he can take it back home.
You?
So
yeah, why bother?
So Marist Ashgrove, and it wasn't Dallas's fault either, I must say. But he was the last man coming up on the last plane on Sunday night, so he was the target for the trophy, and he's taken it up and he can take it home.
There you go. So, and they will take it home. Here was with Sean Green, also a try scorer in the first half. He scored one in the 13th minute. And now we see Jacob Harper. Well, a little knock on here. Now, I think for St. Augustine's, they just like to put points on the board. More importantly, what time we got kickoff? Is it
12:30.
12:30?
We're 10 minutes away from our Shield final.
12:30 local time, and I mean that local time because people are watching from all around the world and all around this great country of ours as we start to see the final 5 minutes of this final, which is going to be taken out by Marist College Ashgrove. Lose the footy. It's going to be a penalty against Ashgrove for interference in the ruck. I'll kick to the sideline. And this is the grandstand side, which is starting to fill up right around Jack Mansky Oval. I think all the other games have finished, I think. Crutch?
There's one other game
that'll
it'll just finish after the Shield starts, but all other fields have done a great job. I'm sure the grass will be very relieved that the players are off it after 4 straight days, but everyone comes over here for the Shield final, followed by all the presentations across the division, so it'll really build up.
Slow to get to his feet, 15 out. He's gassed as Jack Ricks. Catch and pass here. It's been knocked to the ground here. It's going to be tidied up in the end by Reese Woolcott. Still going as Woolcott. Woolcott, he wants to get that 0 off the scoreboard. Quick play the ball. Thought they might have gone to the right. It's going to be a straightened up play here from the front row forward and Cade Miller. Now to the line. Keeping it alive. They want to try, and it's club. Oh, it's going to be real forward. Oh, did you have to see it, sir? just give them a consolation try. But anyway, rules are rules.
And both teams have done really well to get
correct
through to this final today, to get through any finals game to play for a trophy at Confraternity Carnival. And the boys comps, 12 of the 52 teams play for a trophy.
And they a merit side as well?
Merit side will be named. Yes, it'll be named after this game. So after, I should say, the Shield final, the merit side, and a side that over the years has contained some players who have gone on to do very big things in their careers. So that merit side is always an exciting part.
It's a great honour, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Like, considering the talent we got across the board here, to be named and who draws a short straw to actually select that?
Well, there's a whole bunch of selectors. Every game this week is watched by a selector. So there's a great crew of selectors here, really experienced people. They meet after play every day and just discuss the players that have taken their eye. So you have players who could be picked from Division 3, Division 2 and Division 1 to go into the honorary team. So it's very thorough. It's I mean, not one game is played across these 4 days of play without a selector watching it. And then after the games, both teams get together. The selector gives them an appraisal of what the game was like and nominates players of the game. So you know, so that merit team, when it gets chosen, is a merit team that is assessed across the board. I mean, it was only 6 years ago when the Confray merit team contained Xavier Coates, Marymount College, Jake Simkin, who has just left West Tigers in the NRL for another club. So yeah, these players don't take long.
As we get into the final minute of this match, and Marist College Ashgrove looking to put one more on the board, and the siren will go. We'll have a quick wrap up straight after this game as we get ourselves set and prepared for the final. Who we got? The home side of Ignatius Park up against Padua College. Padua getting in the final. That's a crash. Ball tries to go through the two shoulders. Wobbly old pass. It's with the hands of Millard, and that'll go into touch. And I don't think they'll pack this scrum. And it'll end up being a 20-0 win. They're winning both halves 10-0 here at Marist College Ashgrove. And a try to Joel Drew in the 10th and 43rd minute. Sean Green gets on in the 13th, and Max Cole in the 39th minute. And that reigns it up 4 tries to 0. Wasn't a scrum, obviously, it's a changeover, so 10 seconds remaining. So well done to both sides for making this final, and get yourself set, ladies and gentlemen, for the Shield final coming up between the host school, Ignatius Park, up against Padua College. Kick-off at, well, in 15 minutes. Crutch in 5 minutes. Well, there you go. Overtime. See you soon. Look out. This is going to be a beauty.